I'm sorry, I'm really nervous. Okay. Hello, everyone in the circle. Before I get into my defense, I would love to say this game has been a lot of fun for me. I've gotten to know so many people on so many personal levels throughout this game. And I feel like, for me, that's my strongest point. Getting to know people on real levels. Getting to know people not just on a game level, but on a real level. I feel like that's my strongest asset in this game. So, but that wasn't the reason I was thrown. The reason I was thrown was because of my quote unquote lack of communication, lack of contribution. And while I have not thrown people directly, that's just not who I am. I'm never going to directly throw someone unless I absolutely think it's necessary for me. The only time I threw someone was like a week ago with rodeo. And then I threw rodeo again. The reason I threw rodeo was because we were still in that point where I didn't really know anything about rodeo. I didn't know anything about rodeo's game. I didn't know anything about rodeo's life, etc., etc. My strategic contributions, though, are more than throws. My strategic contributions are ways for people to improve their game. Whenever I called out Quaz for being a quote unquote kingpin, it was for me to let Quaz know, hey, people are viewing you this way. Tone it down. Whenever I called out Pringlings, the reason I called out Pringlings was because of his aggressive behavior to people during questioning. Like, he would ask questions and it would get people riled up. And I didn't know if that was his intention or not, but it made him seem like he was causing chaos to keep all of the attention off of him, which is why I let him know that. I was like, hey, this is something that I've noticed, other people have noticed as well. This is something that you do need to improve on in the game to strategically get more people to trust you. And then there's the Hatter claim. Throughout this game, I have defended Hatter through hell and back. Every time Hatter's name was brought up, I was like, he's like brand new. Like, give him a break. But then it got to a point where I felt like I was defending Hatter more than Hatter was defending Hatter. So I called Hatter out on it. I said, hey, if you want me to keep defending you, you need to step it up, because I'm not going to play this game for you. I'm going to play this game for me. That is why I said what I said to Hatter. And then, Skylar. I think it was 2 days ago, Skylar was thrown. And the reason Skylar was thrown was because of the fact that Skylar, according to many people, had been viewing Skylar as stubborn with the Hatter situation. And I commented on it saying how as an ally, it makes you look unreliable. It makes you look like you're not going to take no for an answer. Which, in a game where social strategy overreigns all, in a game where adaptability overreigns all, you need to have adaptability. So if an ally does not have adaptability, it can make things dangerous. So I called her out on it, not as a throw, but as something to improve on. I have played this game strategically, amazingly, I feel like, Just because I don't throw people doesn't mean I don't contribute. I defend people. I call people out when they need to fix things. Those are two other ways to play this game strategically. And I feel like those modes of strategic conversation need to be just as recognized as throwing people, because this game has multiple layers to it. This game has multiple forums to it. If we only idolize throwing as strategy, then not many of us are playing this game, unfortunately. But I feel like everyone is playing this game, whether it be through defending people, whether it be through calling people out as a way to change, whether it be through throwing people. There are so many ways to play this game actively, and I feel like I've been playing this game actively. So, this is my defense, and I appreciate you all, and good luck.